Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday Night Primetime. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. That's complete to Cavante Turpin. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 18 yards, and a great way to start the drive. It's a first down. The rookie out of Oregon, trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And he is going to score. A pick for the touchdown. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that third down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Right back to the air, followed, and the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
3rd and a long way to go. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. And now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The Browns getting their punting team out there. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. That is fielded at the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jackson on the move. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he's going to be about a yard short of the first, getting it up to the 36.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he will the Ravens first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Going to keep it himself. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12 then. First down, Baltimore.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go, and you can see why.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That's into the hands of Wester. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
a bit of a
6.
quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. That's hot. Left side. It's complete.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Jackson going to give it up on a pop pass. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. He'll be out of bounds down around the 40.
Of 16 yards.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Jackson up top again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Point after now from Dicker. Believe it, it's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And now flags come in. This kickoff goes out of bounds. Special teams with a mistake on the kickoff. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll look to throw. His pass, caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and a yard. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His second catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion, Okonkwo. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
Second and 11. They'll stick with him again.
Another carry for the running back.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Jackson now. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. A good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
For any long developing play like that to work, everyone on the offensive side of the ball has to do their job at a high level. First, the pass protection has to hold up. Then, the receiver has to be able to separate from his man defender. And then, of course, the quarterback has to be on time and on target with the ball. And when you do, you move the chains.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air once more, and for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That one caught by Wester. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Second down, Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On third down, Jackson. Quick throw here is complete, and he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 41, here's second and 4. Now Lamar gonna hang on to it. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
45-yard line.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Third, they need 8. To throw is Jackson. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Oh, the ball's out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 7.
First down awaits at the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Jackson looking to throw. Quick throw, taken in. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
We'll try the zone read on first and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Quick hitting slant there. And he will score! Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one is caught by Turpin. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Mike Green. He gets in to pick up sack number 18 now on the year.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Here's their punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That's into the hands of Wester. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake. Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the
oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got that complete to Turpin. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
A first down throw for Jackson. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd as they stop it with 16 seconds. Their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Jackson now on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Going to return this from the 10. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The shotgun, here's Jackson. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. They'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Jackson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Again, it's Jackson. That's a short one caught by Laporta. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Cameron Dicker.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Ravens are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Mike Reed, he gets in to register sack 19 on the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
And it's
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it. They get 16 on that connection. It's a Browns first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They'll look to throw again. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Back to the air one more time. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Browns.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Browns are able to edge a bit closer. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Start on the ground, and he'll get about 5.
He was brought down by Denzel Ward.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 5.
At the 36-yard line.
Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. It's 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Jackson looking to throw. That one caught by Weston. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Up the middle they go. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Now, Jackson. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
That's good for a Baltimore.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Go get him, go get him. Hey, tackle him up.
Throwing Jackson. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second and 1. Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's now third down.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They've converted twice on third down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. Jackson now. He'll go right and find his running back. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 33.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Jackson on target to Laporta. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Now give up the middle, and this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Gain of 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. On the return, it's Williams. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Second and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
Gain of 10 yards.
10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Cleveland.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. The defense not biting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Quick throw, taken in, and nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
And it's 3rd down.
Third down and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
He'll drop to throw. He's got that complete to Turpin. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and
for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to